imposing tariffs next week and warned that it would be foolish for some critical Republican lawmakers to try and block him. The State Bar of California is taking steps to disbar attorney Michael Avenatti after he was indicted on 36 counts back in April.
According to program supervisor for the Strategic Communications Office, Teresa Ruano, they have filed to place Avenatti on involuntary inactive status. Ruano says there are still several steps before Avenatti would be disbarred, but this will prevent him from practicing law in the state of California. Tom Roberts, NBC News Radio.
It will be more difficult for Americans to visit Cuba starting tomorrow. The Trump administration is imposing new travel restrictions that ban educational and cultural trips known as people-to-people travel to the island. The changes mean cruise ships from the U.S. won't make stops in Cuba, and organized tour groups will also be prevented from traveling there. You're listening to the latest from NBC News Radio.
I always hear from our clients who hired another firm that they wish they'd hired DNA Financial first. Don't have regrets about your IRS tax case. Just hire the best in the first place.
One owed $150,000 to the IRS and had spent thousands on another firm. We stopped the levies, negotiated a payment plan, and had their penalties forgiven.
And while every case is different, we guarantee that we'll find your perfect resolution and get it done right.
For a free consultation, call us at 866-201-0156. That's 866-201-0156. Then you can say, DNA did right by me.
It's time to say see you later, alligator, to embarrassing and troublesome issues with your skin, nails, and hair with all-natural Cayman alligator oil. Cayman oil is locally made, right in Louisiana, where people have been using alligator oil for centuries to treat all kinds of ailments. A drop a day of Cayman oil can help you say see you later, alligator, to athlete's foot, nail fungus, acne, eczema, rashes, dry skin, cuts, infections, MRSA, scars, burns, sunburns, and even ingrown hair and dandruff. If you or someone you know is tired of suffering with any of these
The Medical Intuitive Miracle Show with Kimberly Meredith. Get ready for a live hour of powerful healing miracles. She's a world-renowned medical intuitive, trance channel, psychic surgeon, and spiritual teacher. Relax and breathe in. You are now entering the fifth dimension. When calling, please do not mention any personal medical details or conditions. Kimberly will use her medical mediumship abilities to remotely detect your medical situation. Please call in now at 818-850-7784. That's 818-850-7784.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Meredith. Welcome to the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show. You're on listening to KCAA Radio, 102.3 FM, 1050 AM, and 106.5 FM. Sorry about that. Hi, everybody. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Inhale and exhale. Wherever you are right now, if you're driving in your car or you're at home, I'm so excited tonight to be with all of you on this beautiful, beautiful evening, Tuesday night, 7 p.m., We're always here on the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show. We are in this beautiful time of the fifth dimension, the ascension. And I'm going to start the night off by saying this beautiful channeled message, which is, I am fully, freely, willing, accepting today the awakening of the fifth dimension. Just sitting back and listening to this, I know and trust that by fully being in the fifth dimension, I will witness miracles today. My heart is open and ready to receive the love and intimacy of God consciousness. When fully trusting God, I'm in the fifth dimension. I can hear and feel and have a shift in everything in my life is easy and abundant. When I'm in the fifth dimension, through the divine, my gifts are fully awakened. Today, in the fifth dimension, I am healed in the fifth dimension. I feel amazing in the fifth dimension. I love being in the fifth dimension. I feel peace, love, and joy in the fifth dimension. I am trusting that the negative in the third dimension, the mind chatter, is quickly removed, and I am overcome by the love of the fifth dimension. My mind is automatically focused on the present moment with no effort required. My mind is simply a state of being. I automatically live in the fifth dimension. My heart is open in the fifth dimension. I am a child of God. I forgive in the fifth dimension. We are all right now together, wherever you are, in the fifth dimension. We are multidimensional beings. We live in a multidimensional world. But right now, at this present moment, we are in the fifth dimension and beyond. So I'm so excited to be with all of you tonight. And we have a special person with us. And I'm so excited that I've connected with him. And I'm going to be working with him in October with a very, very, very special event that he has been producing for 11 years. And this is a super special soul connection I feel with him because he also is super connected to music like I am. I'm a medical medium, and I don't know if all of you out there know who I am. But my website's thehealingtrilogy.com. I've just been doing the show for only 8 months. But this man that's sitting next to me, his name is Neil Gar, and he's the founder of Portal to Ascension. And he's been doing this event, and it's an online platform for all things that are consciousness. And he is the consciousness producer. He has been producing consciousness and conscious-related conferences and workshops and webinars for 11 years. And he works closely with whistleblowers, researchers, archaeologists, scientists, and spiritualists, and medical mediums like me, and healers, to assist in creating and pioneering a new paradigm of awareness that will assist us in the coming years as the planet ascends to a higher octave of existence. And my eyes blink in codes, and I am connected to lots of guides, as you guys may know, which are civilizations and spirits. And so they're saying this is true about Neil. Absolutely. And when we speak on consciousness, Neil speaks about ascension, UFO disclosure, ancient history. And what he does is he brings in many speakers that talk about these topics. He has a beautiful wife named Soul, and he also is going to touch on many different topics that I'm going to ask him about. I find that his events are pure when I blink about him, and when I choose to work with people, I go on my eye blinking. And when I asked God to work with him in October, they were saying yes, 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 yes. So I'm just so touched that Neil's here today. And I'll get back to more about that. But I want to introduce Neil right now. So here's Neil Gar.
Hey, everybody. Thanks, Kimberly. Thank you for having me. Happy to be here.
Thank you for being here. So how did you start, and why did you come up with the name Portal of Ascension and all that?
Okay, so, I guess we really have to go back to my childhood. I was born in England. I moved to the U.S. when I was 12. I was born into an Indian Hindu family, so I was raised with conventional Hinduism, but I never truly believed anything that was told to me. I just did what I was told because I was supposed to do it, right in a ritual, like just do these activities. Never thought about God or what I was actually doing. When I turned 18 in 2000 and I graduated and I went to college at Cal State Fullerton, I was entered in a whole new world of music, of individuals from all over the planet talking to me about various topics, and the music that I discovered was very conscious too. Like one of the bands, the name is Tool, and they are like super conscious, talk about like DNA strands, and the Ascension is like subliminal messages in there. Alex Gray, of course, did their artwork, and you know how conscious he is, right? So I was listening to this stuff. I didn't really know where it was taking me. And I started writing poetry when I was 18 and also watching videos online. And I found a few videos from Nassim Haramein, Jordan Maxwell, and Jim Self, 3 individuals that really have a fully encompassing picture of not only ancient history, quantum physics, and the new sciences coming out, but also light Merkaba, your light body, Merkaba, and, Jim Self about traveling with your light body. And this made me start kind of dissecting my religion that I was raised in, Hinduism. I started looking at the Sumerian tablets of creation that talk about the Anunnaki from Mesopotamia. I started reading these texts, and in these texts they talk about wormholes and going through dimensions and black holes, and the snake in these texts, in the Sumerian scriptures, actually was a representation of an advanced science, and a lot of times the snake would represent a wormhole.
Wow,
so
that's right.
Looking at that information, I started drawing comparisons to Hinduism, and I would be at Panera Bread, literally age 19, 20, with the Quran, with Hebrew text, with the Bible, and with the 7 tablets of creation, and I would be drawing in lines and making comparisons. So I started realizing that there are many more truths within all these religions that are the exact same stories, talking about the exact same thing. But then why is it that we concentrate as a collective on what separates us when all these religions come from some original source, right?
Right.
So I started looking and trying to find out. The whole reason I got into anything in the first place was I was trying to find the root of all religion. Where did all religion come from? What was the first thing that sparked everything?
Exactly.
So, right, and through that I found a lot of information on extraterrestrials. I found the Epic of Gilgamesh that talks about the original story of Noah, that talks about Noah being a hybrid ET from another planetary system, and it's talking about Noah. However, it's a story that dates back thousands of years more than the Old Testament talked about Noah. So I was like, okay, either all these religions that have really taken over the world are completely fake and wrong, or they come back from the original texts, and these texts are talking about interdimensional beings, extraterrestrials, those kind of things.
This is totally cool. We are going to be right back with Neil Gar, and we're going to be listening to more about this exciting information. We're on KCAAradio.com. We'll be right back. Thank you so much for listening. A star seed, born in a third-dimensional body. I am a star seed, an angelic light being. I am here on this earth plane. I was sent here to complete a mission. My purpose is to help humanity in some way. I am a star seed to assist the earth and humanity with the ascension process. Hi, this is Kimberly Meredith. Welcome to the Angel Awakening CD. I have channeled this album as a gift to you from the angels to help you connect to your gifts and to awaken you to the frequency of the highest dimensions of the Holy Spirit. I have channeled these sacred healings, chants, mantras, meditations, prayers, and messages for you so that you too may be touched by the healing power of God. If you listen and participate with a full, joyous heart, you too can experience profound healing and improvement of physical and emotional conditions through the Holy Spirit. To purchase this CD, you can go to thehealingtrilogy.com. May God bless you.
In today's three-dimensional world, it's easy to get physically and emotionally sick. Raising your consciousness is crucial to healing. Kimberly Meredith has channeled a healing meditation CD that helps you to heal by helping you to elevate your consciousness. People have been healed just by listening to this CD, which lifts you away from third-dimensional pain, worry, and fear, and into the fifth-dimensional higher cosmic consciousness, where you can access healing for body and mind as you surrender to the higher self of love and light. For more information, please visit www.thehealingtrilogy.com and click on Store. That's www.thehealingtrilogy.com, or just Google The Healing Trilogy Meditation Healing CD, and Google will connect you.
Hi, this is Kimberly Meredith. As a spiritual healer, I'm often asked, Kimberly, can I be healed? The answer is, with God, anything is possible, and yes, you can be healed through the power of God. Your friends and family can be healed. Even animals can be healed. Please visit thehealingtrilogy.com to learn more about my process and my services. My office is located in Sherman Oaks. I offer intuitive medical scans and psychic surgery for you and your loved ones. At the Healing Trilogy, we treat adults, children, and animals. We offer medical scans, mediumship counseling, cold laser acupuncture, cold laser therapy, holistic health, nutritional plans, and many other services. We also have meditation CDs, and I Skype around the world on Fridays. Sign up for my newsletter and you'll receive a free CD. You'll also be informed about my upcoming healing events. Log on to thehealingtrilogy.com. Bless you. Hi, welcome back to the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show with Neil Gar.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll continue where I left off. So I was 18 years old, watched those videos, got into Anunnaki, realized that they were talking about quantum physics, vibration frequency, that these texts were talking about a science that we're only discovering now. So while I was looking through all these different texts, I was drawing comparisons to Hinduism, where it talked about meditation and yoga and eating well and Ayurveda, but in the context of frequency. So I was like, wait a second, like these ancient civilizations are talking about vibration frequency. The Hindus are saying something about vibration and frequency, and when you meditate, you can reach certain dimensional levels of awareness through raising your frequency. What if this meditation stuff is just a science that hasn't been proven yet?
Wow.
Right? So that was like at 18, 19. And for the next 8 years up until 2008, I went down the rabbit hole of information. A lot of information on extraterrestrials, but a lot of conspiracy theories, like the Illuminati is out to get me. I went down the rabbit hole of fear for a while, thinking that, that we're basically screwed and the powers that be are out to get us. And then 2006 is when I created the Facebook group. 2012, Consciousness, Mind, Evolution, and Presence was the original name. Over 2 years, it morphed because I realized it wasn't about the mind, so I made it 2012 Consciousness and Presence. Then I made it, it's not about any date. It wasn't about 2012, so I changed it to Cosmic Consciousness, Evolution, and Presence. Then, in 2008, I had an experience where I realized that the missing link in my conspiracy-feared mind was love. And in that same year, I had a dream to change the name to Portal to Ascension. So in 2008, when I discovered the missing link, which was like all the conspiracies and all the stuff that's happening to us, a lot of it is true, right? But with just being in that, you get stuck in that when you realize that it's all about the reason why we came here in the first place and experiencing duality and transcending the darkness and how the darkness is here in order to give us this experience. Without the darkness, we have no contrast. When I got into that level, I was given the download to start Portal to Ascension. And in 2008, we created our first meditation event, started doing sound healing tours. We did a tour in 2009 with Dr. Dream, going up and down the coast.
Wow.
His first events ever were our first events as well.
That's amazing. Wow.
Right, and then 2010, we connected with Ancient Alien speakers, started doing all-day Ancient Alien conferences, and then it just started picking up from there. And October of last year, at our first Portal to Ascension branded conference, that was our 1,000th event production in 9 years.
Wow.
Yeah, right now we do like 150 events a month, which are webinars, retreats, tours.
Wow.
So not a month, I'm sorry, 110 a year, which is,
oh, wow, that's
pretty
great.
awesome.
That's amazing. Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's awesome. You're quite a producer.
Yeah. I don't know how I don't know. I just have a turnkey solution now to producing events. Like, I've got this website set up where you can give me the information, the content, the speaker names, and I can produce an event very quickly.
Right.
Plus, we have so many venues on lockdown that we can just contact.
Yeah, they're blinking. When I get the God blinks like nonstop, that you're aligned with your purpose and your energy. But you also have another talent that I've seen you on Facebook, and that is you're truly connected like I am. I know some people out there have seen me when I do my scanning, that I always, wherever I am, when I'm at expos and I'm doing things, and even in my office, that I always have music playing. And so I know that music is something that's very dear to your heart, and that I really hope that you do a little bit for us here on tonight.
I would love
but
to.
Talk about your long-term goals with and the music, how the music is incorporating into your life, if you'd like that.
Yeah. So when I had the download in 2008, the dream or whatever, to create Portal to Ascension, the whole future of Portal to Ascension came in one go. It was start with these small events, start with these tours, and then start doing our large conferences again. We have an online university where we do an event a week a webinar on our portaltoascension.org, and then we have our live events. And then by the end of next year, we're going to start doing 2 conferences a year,
Great.
London and in California. Next year is going to be New York, London, California.
Wow.
And then after that, we go into our music festivals, the Ascension Fests, which are going to be super conscious festivals basically based around Ascension, because music is really what we want to get into, right?
So the name is going to be called Ascension
Fest, yes.
Fest. Okay, Ascension Fest. That's really nice.
Right. And then ultimately our real goal is all of what we're doing is not only have we become a really good source of income for a lot of conscious presenters, where we're constantly providing people with a source of income to continue their work, but I want to create communities and buy land where we can literally create ascension towns, with everything done intentionally, with organized in the walls. Like right now, if with all the technology information we have out there, we can really create everything intentionally. So I want to start creating communities worldwide. We've kind of scoped out some places in Morocco that we like, and just start making these places where we can get ready for this new reality, safe haven for people.
That's amazing. So when you're in the moment, when you're feeling, when you're creating, does this come to you when you're sleeping, when you're just, during the day? How do all these downloads come to you?
It's just all day, nonstop. Just like
you're disconnecting to source, to
I would say there's a constant stream of awareness coming into me, and I would say it's from source for sure. Yeah. I don't sit down consciously and meditate and connect with some entity like that. Yeah. It's just a stream, and some of the information is what to do for SEO. How to improve the search engine ranking so that Portal to Ascension can get more people in the door in order to spread more awareness.
Right.
It's those kind of things, and then also entire projects and who to work with, things like that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, like how we connected, and how did we connect? Like, do you remember how you were gravitating? Because soul frequencies gravitate. How I channel an event has changed recently. I usually go to the audience and pick my guides, pick people out and bring them onto a table. And now my events are, I'm picking multiple people out and I'm scanning them standing up now. Instead of laying them on a table. So people are going to be standing in multiple numbers, and I'm scanning people in audiences. And then, so things are always changing and gravitating and moving, like you're saying, and you're progressively, frequently vibrating in a higher vibration, which is really cool. So how did you find me?
Okay, so I think it was 2 years ago now, maybe, at least a year and a half ago. Samuel Kiwas.
Oh, okay,
right?
Sam.
He called me. Anytime he finds somebody that's a great speaker, I'm the first person he calls. He calls me and goes, "Hey, this person is amazing. You need to connect with them." So that's what he did for you.
Oh.
And he did that at least 3 times over a period of 5 months.
Oh, okay.
Right? So he kept calling. And then I met Alan Steinfeld at an event, and he said the same thing. So Alan was telling me to connect with you. Samuel was, and so it was just a matter of time. I was circling around you like in orbit until the right moment occurred.
Right, cool. And then people were telling me about you too.
Yeah,
so that's really, really neat. Okay, that's really great. And now we're going to be working together. Do you want to talk about Portal to Ascension, the event that's going to be in Irvine, and it's going to be at
the Atrium Hotel in Irvine, California, October 4th, 5th, and 6th. And it's our second, so we've done over 1,000 events, yes.
I'm excited.
It's going to be cool. And the goal really was because 5 years ago, I stopped doing live events full time because the overhead to do a live event is quite substantial. Doing something online with a webinar fee cost once a month is very, very easy to do for me. But the goal was to do live events again because the interaction that you get when you're with people, when you all meet together, is unprecedented, right? So last year, we finally reached the level, of self-sustaining that we could go ahead and start doing this conference again. So we did the Portal to Ascension conference then, which is a full spectrum event. It's called Portal to Ascension because all these aspects of awareness that empower you will create an ascension within you.
Right, it's like total ascension.
Right.
And I'm going to be there the whole weekend. I'll be doing private Saturday and Sunday. Friday's my teaching talk. It's called Healing in the God Dimension. And I'll be touching on some major topics about how to heal yourself, self-protection tools, organic holistic living, boosting your immune system. I'll be talking about extraterrestrials also.
Nice.
Indigos, star seeds. And I'll be doing my mediumship healings. I'll be going into the audience, finding people that have cancer, all kinds of diseases, and I'll be bringing them up onto the stage. And like I said, this will be the first time in history that I will be doing multiples, 6 to 8 people up on the stage, and they will be standing as I scan them with my eyes and hands, and then they'll be going out, coming back in, going out, coming back in, and multiples of maybe 18 people at a time, and then laying on hands. I'll have live music also, so it's going to be super cool.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. And we have around 20 speakers altogether.
Yeah, let's talk about all the speakers.
Right, we have around 20 speakers. 5 of them are sound healers, so we're going to have sound healers throughout the weekend, and then we're going to have 3 musicians.
Okay, we're going to be right back, and we're going to talk about the rest of the speakers that are going to be there. You're listening to KCAA, you're on KCAA Radio, and you're listening to the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show with Kimberly Meredith and Neil Gar. Hi, this is Kimberly Meredith. As a spiritual healer, I'm often asked, Kimberly, can I be healed? The answer is, with God, anything is possible, and yes, you can be healed through the power of God. Your friends and family can be healed. Even animals can be healed. Please visit thehealingtrilogy.com to learn more about my process and my services. My office is located in Sherman Oaks. I offer intuitive medical scans and psychic surgery for you and your loved ones. At the Healing Trilogy, we treat adults, children, and animals. We offer medical scans, mediumship counseling, cold laser acupuncture, cold laser therapy, holistic health, nutritional plans, and many other services. We also have meditation CDs, and I Skype around the world on Fridays. Sign up for my newsletter, and you'll receive a free CD. You'll also be informed about my upcoming healing events. Log on to thehealingtrilogy.com. Bless you.
In today's three-dimensional world, it's easy to get physically and emotionally sick. Raising your consciousness is crucial to healing. Kimberly Meredith has channeled a healing meditation CD that helps you to heal by helping you to elevate your consciousness. People have been healed just by listening to this CD, which lifts you away from third-dimensional pain, worry, and fear, and into the fifth-dimensional higher cosmic consciousness, where you can access healing for body and mind as you surrender to the higher self of love and light. For more information, please visit www.thehealingtrilogy.com and click on Store. That's www.thehealingtrilogy.com, or just Google the Healing Trilogy Meditation Healing CD and Google will connect you.
I am born a star seed, born in a third-dimensional body. I am a star seed, an angelic light being. I am here on this earth plane. I was sent here to complete a mission. My purpose is to help humanity in some way. I am a star seed to assist the earth and humanity with the ascension process. Hi, this is Kimberly Meredith. Welcome to the Angel Awakening CD. I have channeled this album as a gift to you from the angels to help you connect to your gifts and to awaken you to the frequency of the highest dimensions of the Holy Spirit. I have channeled these sacred healings, chants, mantras, meditations, prayers, and messages for you so that you too may be touched by the healing power of God. If you listen and participate with a full, joyous heart, you too can experience profound healing and improvement of physical and emotional conditions through the Holy Spirit. To purchase this CD, you can go to thehealingtrilogy.com. May God bless you. Welcome back to the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show. We're just going to talk about a few speakers that are going to be joining the portal to Ascension, and then we're going to take a few calls.
Yep. So we have, as I said, we have around 20 people presenting all together, And we really attempted to have speakers on a wide range of topics, everything from, health, nutrition, extraterrestrials, and UFO disclosure. But one of my favorite topics, ancient civilizations, where we came from and kind of the story of humanity. So a few speakers that are going to be there. We have JJ and Desiree Hurtak, who JJ Hurtak wrote The Keys of Enoch, is his book. And you see him at a lot of events, so I'm really excited to have him there. And Billy Carson, he's going to be doing a talk on the Emerald Tablets, the ones.
Oh, that's nice.
The Compendium of the Emerald Tablets is his book, and he's going to be speaking about Thoth, the Atlantean god, and the information that was on those tablets that were found. Whitley Strieber, he is an experiencer and contactee. He will be there. He's one of the OGs in the UFO disclosure game. He's been around for a while. And then Barbara Lamb. Are you familiar with Barbara at all?
I'm not familiar with Barbara.
Okay, so she is a hypnotherapist that was hypnotizing individuals to their past incarnations in extraterrestrial lives.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so she was just doing it as the normal hypnotherapist, and all of a sudden she started stumbling on these experiences that people were having.
Oh, that's cool.
So through that, she has created a wide range of experiences that these people have had and what kind of beings they've interacted with, and really creates an archive of what the message is from these extraterrestrials. Cool. So her talk is spiritual extraterrestrials and their compassion for humanity, which is going to be really cool. Yeah. And then we have Jason Quitt, who's going to be doing the in-between, basically the reality in which you can astral travel in between worlds.
Oh, that's neat.
And how you can get to that level.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. And Lori Spagna, who...
I know Lori.
Yeah, she comes to Conscious Life Expo all the time.
I was on a
Great energy. She's also known as the animal psychic. She really communicates with animals.
Yeah, I like that.
Travis Walton, another guy that has been around for a while. One of his, he's like one of the key experiences. There's a documentary after him. And then our buddy Alan Steinfeld, of course.
Yes. I love Alan.
Alan is like such a huge support for us and has been around for so long, and really like he steps up for everything. So I love him. I wouldn't do an event without him, really. I just love him so much.
After I'm leaving, after the event we're doing, I'm headed to New York City. I'm going to be doing an event with Alan.
Oh, nice. In October after this event?
I'll be doing the New Life Expo in October, and then we're doing an event with Alan.
Okay, so we got Alan, then we got John D'Souza, who's known as the X-Man.
Wow.
Yeah, and he was in charge of the paranormal files for the FBI.
Wow.
So he's going to be talking about, information he came across. Michael Tellinger, who we're currently on tour with right now, we're 3 events in. We got 15 more events all around the U.S.
Wow.
And then he's coming back for our event.
Great.
And he's found some fossilized remains of giants, like a fossilized heart the size of my body. Right, in South Africa, in these ancient ruins over there. So he's going to be coming, showing information about these. And a lot of these fossilized remains, you ding them, they have harmonic frequencies to them. Wow. So they're over 100,000 years old, and now they're fossilized into something that's
again?
Michael Tellinger.
Michael Tellinger. Yeah, okay. Wow, I want to see that.
Yep. And then we have you, of course.
Does he have a TV show? Michael Tellinger?
No, but he used to be a musician.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Sterling and Tellinger was the name of his band back in the day.
Okay.
Okay, Ray Hernandez, who worked with Edgar Mitchell, the third man to go on the moon, I think. And
that's where I just came back from Ion.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I studied there.
That's cool.
Edgar Mitchell.
So they've been doing a survey where they've given surveys out to experiencers to get a consensus of what kind of experiences they're having. So, for example, did you have an experience with a reptilian is one question. Was it positive or negative? And then thousands and thousands of people have submitted their answers to this, so now they have
I've had experiences with reptilians.
Right. And how were they?
Not so good.
Yeah. And there's a positive and negative to everything, really. Like, there's the positive reptilians, and then there's the negative ones. It seems like a lot of the negative ones are the ones that interact with us,
Well, they own most of the world.
Right. So, okay. Then we got...
Sorry.
We got Casey and Brad Wallace. Do you know these guys?
I do.
Yeah.
I was on a panel with them at the Conscious Life Expo.
And then
they're really super cool.
Casey channels,
yes.
They have this good union couple together.
They have a very good, loving relationship, and they channel.
And
You've got some great speakers.
We have some
you're
really
rocking.
High caliber,
You're rocking.
Eric Rankin's going to do something on sonic geometry, so his is going to be about sound and frequency. Yeah. Deborah Giusti is going to...
I love Deborah.
She's
my favorite
She's
people.
our biggest affiliate. She promotes every event, sells tickets to every event we do. Yeah, amazing
Deborah's
person.
amazing.
She's going to be heading up the Ascension panel.
Okay.
Right, and then Adrian.
Yeah, I've been on her Ascension panel 3 times.
Oh yeah, and you were in Conscious Life at her Ascension panel too,
and
right?
also at New Living Expo.
Adrian, who is the founder of Disclosure Fest, he's going to be there. He's going to do a meditation, 45-minute meditation.
Awesome.
Honaby Strong Deer, who has a connection to the Syrian star system,
cool,
and gets downloads and information from them. Justin DeChamps from Stillness in the Storm talks about a wide range of topics. Last time he talked about free energy and how that connects to philosophy and the new sciences and what's about to emerge on the planet, how it's going to make a difference. So not only are we talking about ascension, we're also talking about ancient history, but we're also talking about new technology, advanced technology that will come out that you can use consciously to make change on planet Earth.
Right. I like that it's 3 days. Is that just the main package of how to get in? And that's it.
And it's it. That's it.
3 days is $222 for 3 days.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how you get in.
It's $222 for all 3 days. If you want to come just 1 day, it's $99. You can live stream it online, $99 to live stream all 3 days as well. And you get unlimited replay access to the live stream. Or you can check out a couple of speakers' solo talks if you want to do that as well.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on here. We have Robert Parala.
Okay,
you know Robert, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Robert's also a good friend. He was at our first event in 2012, our first conference. He was the MC there.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got to have him back.
Okay.
Then we have some musicians here.
And what about Billy Carson?
Billy Carson,
I don't know a lot about Billy.
Billy he had a show on Gaia. He has a channel from before that called Forbidden Knowledge. He does a lot of information on ancient history, but he's also got information on the secret space program, the disclosure process of UFOs and what's going on with the government. And he's one of the researchers that has a wide spectrum of information that he covers. He kind of just goes into whatever he wants to really dissect. And he's going to be speaking about ancient history. He's going to be one of our people on the panel, basically informing us about what the true history is and how it's been altered.
Okay, great. Well, you've got some really great speakers lined up. It seems like you're really particular about who you pick that you bring in, and it seems like you're really selective, so that's really great.
And with our vendors, too, we have only 14 vendors, and we are selecting them. We say no to 3 vendors a week because we want to have an experience of every vendor there. And we don't just give a booth to anybody. We need to know what they're doing, experience it. If they're a reader, we got to experience it. If they got a product, we got to experience it. Just so that we know and we vetted everybody out.
I think that's very honorable because you just don't want to have a sloppy expo. You want to make sure everybody's on the same page and everybody's bringing something that's really in alignment with what you're speaking about and doing, creating, and moving into the alignment and the ascension. And so this seems like everybody's in alignment with together.
And our venue can fit up to 300 to 350 people. So it's not like an event with thousands of people like most are, right? A lot of these are.
Right.
So this is very much like a ground level light worker training camp almost.
That's great.
Like people come there that are really dedicated to this awareness, and it's just that not only do we get to celebrate, it's like almost the end of the year, right? So last year was a celebration. All these speakers, they're working so hard all year round, and they don't get, sometimes I don't feel they don't get enough respect. They don't get enough time to hang out and chill.
Right.
So our event, they come, they speak, but the rest of the time, we're just having a great time. It's a celebration, partying,
I'm happy that you are here and that you're telling us about all these speakers and that you're expressing everything that's going on. I'm just really having a lot of gratitude. Is there any caller waiting right now? Or they drop off? No, okay, so let's take a caller right now. And then I do want to still have time. I want to have time for you. Did you want to do a little segment of that? Okay, so we're going to do a little surprise out there for everybody. Neil has a surprise, but let's take a caller right now. If there's somebody here. Hi.
Hello?
Hi. Do you want to ask a question for Kimberly or Neil? We're here right now.
I guess I was just trying to see if you pick anything up as me having any kind of psychic powers.
Okay, what is your name?
My name is Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. Where are you from?
I live in Los Angeles.
Okay. And you're asking if you have psychic powers.
Yeah, I have dreams and stuff, but I don't know how to put it all together.
Dreams and stuff. I don't know. What kind of dreams?
Just like dreams that tell me stuff that could happen or happens, and then I'm just trying to develop develop my psychic intuition.
Yeah.
Just trying
So I'm getting, 5 blinks, which means, possibly you are having some astral traveling dreams while you're sleeping. And I don't know if you're pursuing anything beyond that. Are you meditating? Are you?
I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to figure out what's the best avenue for me to develop it.
Well, when you're trying to open up your psychic abilities, your intuition, it happens naturally. So we're all born with, I feel, some sort of intuition and some sort of abilities there. We push it away sometimes and we don't want to have it, but we do all have some sort of ability that we're born with. The more we're in touch with the God frequency, which God is, omnipresent energy, the more we're more back to our childlike energy, the more it opens up. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Yeah. So the more that you just say, I'm ready, I'm willing, and I'm open, they're blinking to me that you are experiencing this right now in this lifetime. The more you move out of a third dimensional frequency, which 3D is more fear, and you just open up more to it in a 5th dimensional frequency, which is love and light and the energy of God, the more it will happen for you easy. We are having an event. We are having an event in Los Angeles on Saturday, June 22nd, and you're more than welcome to come out to it. It's at the Unitarian Universalist Church. It's called All You Need Is Love. It's a tribute to the Beatles and cancer awareness. You're more than welcome to come to the church and witness the 5th dimensional miracles. People are having awakenings doing that and coming to events that I'm involved in, and other people that have abilities like being connected to the 5th dimension and beyond. So you're more than welcome to come out to that. The information is on my website, thehealingtrilogy.com/events. Thank you so much, and we'll be right back.
All right.
On the Medical
Thank you.
Intuitive Miracle Show. Thank you. You're with Kimberly Meredith. Thank you so much. God bless you. Hi, this is Kimberly Meredith. As a spiritual healer, I'm often asked, Kimberly, can I be healed? The answer is, with God, anything is possible. And yes, you can be healed through the power of God. Your friends and family can be healed. Even animals can be healed. Please visit thehealingtrilogy.com to learn more about my process and my services. My office is located in Sherman Oaks. I offer intuitive medical scans and psychic surgery for you and your loved ones. At the Healing Trilogy, we treat adults, children, and animals. We offer medical scans, mediumship counseling, cold laser acupuncture, cold laser therapy, holistic health, nutritional plans, and many other services. We also have meditation CDs, and I Skype around the world on Fridays. Sign up for my newsletter, and you'll receive a free CD. You'll also be informed about my upcoming healing events. Log on to thehealingtrilogy.com. Bless you.
In today's three-dimensional world, it's easy to get physically and emotionally sick. Raising your consciousness is crucial to healing. Kimberly Meredith has channeled a healing meditation CD that helps you to heal by helping you to elevate your consciousness. People have been healed just by listening to this CD, which lifts you away from third-dimensional pain, worry, and fear, and into the fifth-dimensional higher cosmic consciousness, where you can access healing for body and mind as you surrender to the higher self of love and light. For more information, please visit www.thehealingtrilogy.com and click on Store. That's www.thehealingtrilogy.com, or just Google the Healing Trilogy Meditation Healing CD, and Google will connect you.
I am born a star seed, born in a third-dimensional body. I am a star seed, an angelic light being. I am here on this earth plane. I was sent here to complete a mission. My purpose is to help humanity in some way. I am a star seed to assist the earth and humanity with the ascension process. Hi, this is Kimberly Meredith. Welcome to the Angel Awakening CD. I have channeled this album as a gift to you from the angels to help you connect to your gifts and to awaken you to the frequency of the highest dimensions of the Holy Spirit. I have channeled these sacred healings, chants, mantras, meditations, prayers, and messages for you so that you too may be touched by the healing power of God. If you listen and participate with a full, joyous heart, you too can experience profound healing and improvement of physical and emotional conditions through the Holy Spirit. To purchase this CD, you can go to thehealingtrilogy.com. May God bless you. Hi, welcome back to the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show. We're here and ready to take another call if there's one on the line. Hi, can I help you? Jimmy?
Hi, Kimberly.
Hi, can I help you?
Hi, it's an amazing show tonight. Fantastic. It's really fascinating. And
Thanks.
I kind of have two questions. Well, congratulations about your success. And, I'm very curious about your reptilian experience. And then I also wanted to ask your fascinating, wonderful guest, Neil, who the portal to ascension sounds amazing, and I wanted to ask him about this, if he can say a little bit more about this secret history of mankind. What's the most amazing thing that nobody knows about?
Okay. All right. So, I don't want to delve into too much the reptilian story, but sometimes, there's an energy. there's people here. There's, fallen angels are here, and a reptilian energy could be someone that has a power position, and that energy comes through, and it's someone that is coming from maybe. I'm not going to say all people that are greedy or low vibrational is a reptilian, but
So
I'm going to let.
energy.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously have information.
A flesh and blood being.
Yeah, so my
lives on
eyes
this world.
can obviously, I'm a medium, so I can see through situations. So I know certain people's energies, and there are reptilians here. There's long heads, there's grays, there's.
Yeah.
I'm going to let Neil take over.
I'll just add to that, and then I'll go into your question
Yeah.
for me. But there aren't really any extraterrestrial race that's just polarized one thing. There's positive and negative of them. But a lot of the positive beings have the law of non-interference. They don't want to violate our free will. And the higher in reality you are, the more compassionate you are, the more you realize that when you violate free will, they see that everything is happening the way it should. So a lot of the lower dimensional beings, like these negative reptilians, they're the ones that interfere with our free will. Not all of them are flesh and blood. Some of them are souls that are reptilian souls. Some of them are flesh and blood, but it's really the full spectrum, right?
And some of them are interested in our heart consciousness because we have heart as humans, and some of them don't have heart so much. They're more after getting into what they want,
their controlled agenda.
They have a very strong controlled agenda.
Yeah. So
let's answer the second question.
That actually, I could speak on that for 10 hours. So if you find me somewhere, we can talk.
We could do that another topic.
But let me tell you about ancient history.
Yeah.
Many things in ancient history, but something that's really key to my heart is the true dating of ancient Egypt. We've been told that pre-dynastic Egypt was around 3,500 BC. However, what they don't tell you is that when they look at ancient Egypt and they're trying to figure out the date, they're only carbon dating the last piece of organic material there. The way they carbon date is they need organic material in order to see how long ago this was. The last piece of papyrus could have been put there 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago. So dating Egypt based on that doesn't work. However, since it's been told to us by the mainstream and we feel that we're so advanced right now, we take it as kind of like, as scripture. That's what it is. We're finding out now that Egypt seems to be much older. It looks like that there was a great civilization that existed on Earth around 13,500 years ago, and there was a great flood. This great flood was spoke about in every single religion in the world. In the Bible, it's called the Noah's flood. And then after that, while that flood was occurring, at the end of the Ice Age, Egypt was actually being created. The Sphinx used to have the face of a lion on it. Right now, it doesn't have that. It was actually changed by a pharaoh. The reason why it had the face of a lion was that it was facing the constellation of Leo. Every 2,000 years in the night sky, the constellation changes. Right now, we're in the age of Pisces. Pisces being the fish being Jesus.
Yes.
When did it start in 0? When does it end? Now. 2,000 years of Jesus, which was the Pisces. And then before that, another 2,000 years, it was something else. So the last time Leo was directly in front of the Sphinx, which is when and where and why it was created, was 13,500 BC. Also at the end of the last ice age. But we've also seen hieroglyphs that show that the Nile River, through geological movement, was actually on the other side of the pyramid. And when we look back at geology to see how long it took to get where it is, we also get the same date, 13,500 BC. So that's just a little tidbit right there that we're realizing Egypt's around 10,000 years older than we've been told, at least.
Yeah, I believe it. They're blinking yes, confirmed. Thank you for calling in. God bless you.
Very much.
Thank you so much for calling in. Thanks for those questions. It's really great. So we're going to now, we have a few minutes left, and we're going to say that's our last caller for the night. And if it's okay with you.
Yes, it is.
I'd love for you to end the night with
some spoken word.
Some spoken word.
All right, let's do it. Okay, so this one is called Atlantis. So are we one yet? Going back to source. No remorse when we reinforce the course that we all endorse. Unconditional love. It's the highest vibration, a gift from above. Desolation of separation, we must be the ones to say this isn't enough. You see the third dimension, man? It was meant to be tough. There is no captivity, so unlock the cuffs, move away from hate and begin to trust. No more anger or lust, the thoughts just the earth's crust into a straight axis. Just like in Atlantis. Stop causing damage and learn to manage self-realization. When people start to vanish away and change our intentions and join the like-minded souls in the fifth dimension. You see, this is the beginning of our oversoul mission. The future incarnations. The Christ consciousness has arisen. Tear the perception of being in a prison. This industrial system slumber of opposites. Duality where we get lost and forget how to circumvent and achieve liberation. The curiosity won't last for long at all. As we move to the aquatic age, break free from the third-dimensional cage of limitations, Freemasons being misplaced in this illusionary reality, governing authorities, there will be no more war. Co-create a love ambassador, open the doors. Life isn't supposed to be a chore. No getting on your knees worshiping entities from the floor. The message is simple, man. We don't need to know anymore. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. Thank you.
Beautiful. So awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah, that is so great. When did you write that?
On a plane ride to India 12 years ago.
You're a really great rapper.
Thanks. Yeah, a lot of the stuff just comes to me. I write it once and I remember it.
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw you rap. You were at you were at the new
Conscious Life, probably.
Yeah,
I was on stage there.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
People find it really funny that I love rap.
Yeah.
But it's something I really do. I really love rap because the blinking and the rap beats. Yeah. I really love it.
Right. I like the rhythm, the drums, and the bass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's excellent. But I love the lyrics. It was really great.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's really great. So anything else you want to speak about right now that feels like it's in your soul to connect out there to anybody? What would you say in your inner heart?
I've noticed in the last couple of years within the UFO disclosure community and a lot of the conscious community, there's been a lot of division. People have really almost politicized what's going on. And all I can say to everybody, and I keep saying that at the end of all my events, is that we have more in common with each other than we do with the elite and the people that were leading us. And we need to realize that, we all need to eat. We all need to live somewhere. We all want love and friends. We need to start connecting on what unites us rather than what divides us, because divide and conquer has been the game for so long, and it's infiltrated all these communities. And within the UFO disclosure community, the same thing too. if they divide us, then they can control us. So all I can say to everybody now is that now is the time for unity. We can't be divided for long because everything is coming out. The information about ancient history is coming out. The truth of the UFOs are coming out. The New York Times just published it again about UFOs existing, right? So all of this is coming out. What we've been waiting for is coming out. So let's join each other, and then we can be, create this new reality together.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. To segregate communities and everybody is not the way to go. We all have to help each other, feed each other, reach out to each other. And, when you talk about churches or expos or temples or community, I feel everybody has to be joining more and helping each other and combining each other's love and respect. And it's like, when you come to evolving and it's like, walking the talk. It's like if you're going to raise the community and the world's vibration, you can't do it if you're coming from a lower, greedy dimension.
Right.
You have to really move each other. The world has to spiral in a higher consciousness by actually doing it. It can't be this is mine, only mine. Yeah, this is mine, only mine, and only if you play in my rules that it's going to work.
Yeah,
it can't work that way. That's an old paradigm, and it's not going to work out anymore.
Yep. And everything, all of the corruption, everything is coming out of the woodworks. Now
yeah, if you lie and you don't speak your truth, you're going to get caught.
Yep. So might as well fall in line fall with the light.
So if you need to get a hold of Neil, what's your website?
Portal2ascension.org. Best thing to do is Google us, Portal to Ascension, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. Sign up for our email list. You get login information to our archive of webinars, thousands of hours of free presentations, portal2ascension.org.
Thank you, Neil, for coming on the show.
Thank you, Kimberly.
Thank you. Thank everybody for watching.
Bye,
God
everyone.
bless you.
That's how it started. Look to the sky, the clouds parted. All the cars, all the aeroplanes seem to freeze.